Hey NBC, I'm Frank.
I'm Pat.
And we are really happy to pitch you our idea for the next big sitcom. We are really excited about this. We've been working on it for a long time.
The show is called Fire Cops. Two brothers, firefighters by day, cops by night. They are adrenaline junkies.
I thought we were gonna pitch the substitutes idea.
No, Fire Cops is way better.
Well, maybe we should just go talk about it so we're on the same page.
Fire Cops. You know you love it. I know.
Hey NBC, I'm Frank.
I'm Matt.
And we are really happy to be presenting to you our idea for the next big sitcom.
This is actually a story of three guys just out of college, and they're looking for a job. They're looking for something, meaning in their life, and they fall into substitute teaching.
We're gonna call it SubPar. That's our working title right now. And you gotta think it's like The Office meets Always Sunny in Philadelphia with a little bit of Friends thrown in there. We have Paul, John, and Corey. Paul is our Don Juan. He is the consummate underachiever. Father is a bachelor, runs a successful law firm, and wants Paul to take it over, but Paul doesn't want any of that responsibility. Then we got Corey, still lives at home with his mom and dad. He went to school for acting, which Matt and I both know a lot about. Obviously is trying to make it as an actor, goes on a lot of auditions, but, you know, when he finds the world of substitute teaching, it's kind of like the new gig for him. The whole show is seen through the eyes of John. And John went to school for education. He is the one that leads these three friends down the road of substitute teaching. And again, the story is told through his eyes as he tries to find his footing in the world.
We have a lot to draw on from our lives. We both come from education backgrounds. I went to school for education. Frank has been a substitute teacher. And we have seen the crazy world that is teaching and education in general. We really believe that there are so many stories that could come from this.
And we both come from also an improv background. Matt and I performed together in an improv troupe here in Rhode Island. And the interesting thing is, one week we decided to bring these characters into a scene, and that's how this whole idea kind of sprung. The audience ate it up. They loved the scene. We obviously had a lot to pull from our own experiences, and that's when we decided we need to start writing and get this down on paper.
So we couldn't stop writing the situations that they get into with the different schools and the kids that they're with. The thing about being a substitute teacher is you get sent everywhere.
High school, middle school, elementary school, even kindergarten, nursery school.
Like charter schools, private schools, your regular public school, your inner city versus suburban. There's of course all the different subjects, English, social studies, gym, and it should be really funny seeing how these characters operate in all of these different situations.
Yeah, the cool thing about this idea is different than any other high school or college television show, where those have a shelf life, where you have characters, usually the students. The problem is that after 4 years, you either have to extend that senior year or get them to graduate and hope that the audience will follow them into the next chapter of their life. SubPar, where they're going to learn more about life than students will learn about history. You can't laugh before it. SubPar. They're going to learn more about life than the students will about anything.
SubPar.
Sorry. We can't laugh at the name of our show.
Where the only history we're learning is our own.
SubPar. They're putting...
That's actually not awful if it wasn't.
No, that's
like,
terrible. You can't say that.
No, I was about to say, if you could say that, that would be good.
No, you can't say
You
that.
can't say that.
You can't.
SubPar. A special study in social studies. Putting the 10 in detention. There's no substitution for real life.
They're putting the kind in kindergarten.
No, I got it. Putting the destitute in substitute.
There's no destitute.
There's toot. Putting the toot in substitute.
Are you really gonna say that? The toot? Yeah, so we're really excited about it. We hope you guys love the idea. We look forward to hearing from you. You were homeschooled.
I was homeschooled.
Oh, we should include that.
There's no substitute teachers in homeschooling.
No. I'm very aware of my lisp as well, so don't judge us based on that.